Yeah, let's get it poppin'. You know, it is Black History Month, and today is the first Black Friday of the month. And I'm calling it Black Friday because a great way to close the equity gap, you know, the wealth gap in our country is supporting Black-owned businesses, and they need our support, right? Yeah. And sometimes you don't always have the money to do that. So I want to talk about ways that you can support Black-owned businesses without having to dig too deep in your pockets. But first, I want to go over some stats. Just about 2% of businesses with employees are Black-owned. And that has played a big part in widening the racial gap here in the U.S. Now, Black households make up nearly 16% of the U.S. population, but hold under 3% of overall wealth. And we hear all the time, we see these big businesses marketing to Black folks. We're spending all of the money, but we aren't maintaining the wealth. White households, y'all, hold nearly 87% of the wealth, but only represented 68% of the population. So the numbers aren't, you know, adding up. So a great way that we can close that gap is by supporting Black-owned businesses because, as you know, in addition to there not being that many Black-owned businesses, it's hard to get loans to start your business. Yep. If it's Black-owned, it's hard to get credit. So a lot of these businesses are bootstrapped, you know, using their own money to start their own businesses. So if you have a business and you're trying to think of ways that people can support you without having to spend money, especially on social media, first of all, follow them on social media. Show your support in that way. Definitely engage with their posts because Instagram supports the algorithm, your algorithm more and spreads your information to people who follow you.
Jesus.
Gary.
Just leave. Just leave.
That's Gary beeping.
It's Gary's beeping over here. We're going to get you some water. All right. Engage with their posts. Also, tag a friend or comment on their posts. You know, a lot of times I see people that have businesses or services that I may not really be interested in, but I'll tag somebody that I think may be interested in that. You know anybody? Special K, because you leaning up to the mic.
That lady who is that cafeteria worker who stole all them chicken wings, she could have used some of your advice on how to better
she could have used
manage that situation.
Yeah, definitely could have used that. Thank you for that. Also, write a positive review. I think feedback, honest feedback, is really important for your friends that have businesses, especially if they're close enough to receive constructive criticism. Because, you know, I have folks, you know, you can't do like, here go my shea butter I'm selling, and then you twerking in the next post.
But I see a lot more people.
Hold up now.
I see a lot more people that are entrepreneurial over the last couple of years, people that I know that are really branching out and doing business. Yeah. Even if they don't have a lot of money to start up, they're trying it. They're at least trying it.
My wife twerks, and her products sell very well.
Very
she
well.
Incorporates that in selling her product.
Well, that's good.
It's New Orleans.
A marketing ploy.
And I think that that's really helpful because, you know, she has an established brand. People know who she is.
Right.
But if it's somebody brand new and you don't know what they're doing and you don't know them, or that she has established a name for herself as a business owner, as a mentor. So people know what, you know, who she is and what all the facets of her. But people who have brand new businesses, and she does a great job branding herself from the colors to her logo and all of that. So when you're first starting out, if you want to establish yourself, people can be confused if your messaging is there's a lot of contrast in your messaging on social media.
And don't
so that's yeah.
And Maria, what do you think about not letting the constructive criticism make you stop? Like, don't get in your feelings. Even if you agree to disagree, just keep moving. Don't stop and quit on your dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I started selling my T-shirts, you know, you get really excited about your product because all of the effort and love that goes into it.
Yeah.
And so people, the mistake they make is they don't spend the same effort marketing their product as they do making the product. So, you know, I would fold the shirts and just kind of lay them down and take a picture. But I noticed it once I actually wear it, style it, and yeah.
And you got to make your haters your motivators. Like, whatever they say, let that be your fuel to do better and be stronger. Like, because no matter what you do, somebody is going to hate.
Absolutely.
You're never going to please everybody. So just be strong and believe in yourself and do what you have to do for you.
Stay the course. Stay the course.
Business, stay the course.
Yes, all of that. Y'all better give me this feedback. I freaking love it. So I'm going to be showcasing Black-owned businesses in my highlights. So on Instagram all month long. So I'm putting a post up on IG at Maria Moore. I would love for you to tag your business. I'm going to spend money with Black-owned businesses every Friday this month. And I encourage you, if you have the money to spend it, or if you can use one of these ways to help folks on social media, I encourage you to do that. You can follow me at Maria Moore, MariaMore on Instagram.